Hi, I'm Kate Carrow. It's Monday the 27th of July. I wasn't able to be at the cathedral yesterday as we're still on holiday in our caravan. It's raining in the lakes, so I apologise if you hear background noise. The rest of the family are here with me. I'd like to explain one of the main reasons why I disagree with the closure of Sheffield Cathedral Choir. The Dean and Chapter seem to believe that the choir belongs only to them, to do with what they want at will. Only a month ago did they tell us that they would be bringing the Director of Music back off furlough and we would be starting the choir again as soon as possible. But now they've changed their minds and decided to close it. They told the press, before they told the choir parents, and now we have an embarrassingly public debate, bringing shame on the cathedral and the city. This isn't the first time that decisions have been made behind closed doors like this. Who does the choir belong to? The Dean and Chapter obviously feel it belongs to them. The children, parents, students, professional singers and the congregation also feel ownership and have a reasonable expectation to be involved in a decision as big as this, since it has a massive impact on their lives. I don't believe the Dean and Chapter have the right to treat the choir as their own private possession. However, the Dean and Chapter are correct when they say that we need to increase diversity. We absolutely do. A cathedral with all its paraphernalia can feel aloof and inaccessible. I know of families whose children sang in the Young Voices Saturday choir who felt that the cathedral choir was out of reach for people like them. They weren't encouraged to audition. And why was the Sing Outreach project allowed to fold? It is unfair that anyone is excluded by barriers in the system like this, and we must bring those barriers down. But what does the Dean actually mean by diversity? There is a lot in what he says that will ring bells with people. Different times of services to meet the needs of the city, different music like more Purcell, or different instruments like brass and strings. But that's not my idea of diversity. Diversity to me means living out the cathedral's own vision of being a place for all people. Everyone should know they are welcome to audition for and belong to Sheffield Cathedral Choir, and we should apologise to those who have not felt welcomed in the past. This is urgent. A 10-year-old boy today hasn't got long before his voice breaks. He will miss out on the wonderful experience of singing in the choir as a treble if we don't act fast. So let's build on the good start that we have and make it even more diverse. That is a good idea. The immediate and unexpected destruction of an excellent choir is not. Some of the behaviour has been not just shoddy, but cruel. To make professional singers redundant at one of the worst points in British economic history, when the government is encouraging employers to retain jobs with no effective consultation and when finances are not a problem, is not a good example of a responsible employer. And both the process and the decision have upset children. I am a mother of 4 former choristers, age 11, 13, 15 and 17. Trauma is not too strong a word. The only thing that closing the choir achieves is that the Dean and Chapter can continue to decide what to do without consulting the current choir. If what they decide suits, then the children are allowed to re-audition. But Dean and Chapter, are you really going to make a success of this? Are you really in touch enough to know what the best way forward is from here? Or are you going to leave that to a brand new presenter and a brand new director of music, the 5th in 5 years, and require them to work some magic all on their own, starting up a cathedral music department from scratch? I don't envy anyone that job. Wouldn't you have a better chance of success if you built on what you've already got? Wouldn't it be better if you shared ownership of the choir with the people who actually sing? and with those who come to the cathedral, especially to hear them. I think you need to remember that the people who care so much about the choir that they are either prepared to speak out or have walked away in despair are the cathedral's friends. This is a choir that has brought Sheffield in front of the nation, singing live on BBC One on Easter Day and for the Queen at the Royal Maundy service. Rather than throw this all away, if the Dean and Chapter will work together with us, we can continue to make our city proud. Thank you.